Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special look at Space Adventure Cobra, a niched game based on a niched anime that not many people know about. That, well, it's from an anime in Japan in 1982, 1983. And it released in America in 1995. And then, let's see, what else happened with this? It came out on VHS in 1998, and I got in trouble for watching it. I rented this. It's like Cowboy Bebop, but more sex appeal. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Also, Cobra, the guy in red, he's got a gun on his arm. So he's a He's a guy who basically has a bounty put on him, and, you know, his fun lifestyle, being a womanizer and all this other stuff, changes because people are trying to kill him now. But the girls used to run around in bikinis all the time, so I'm pretty sure they censored it for this release. Pretty sure. And just the brightness, that's fine. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they censored them. Because that's what I got in trouble for. I got the movie from Blockbuster, and then my mom saw like the first 10 minutes of it or something, and the girls were running around in bathing suits, and she took the video back to Blockbuster. Because I wasn't 18 yet, so, you know, something like that. I think I was 17. I don't know. It's like, but it's just an anime, Ma. He has a gun hand, yeah. Or a psycho gun, whatever you want to call it. So, this was a somewhat popular anime in Japan. And you know how, like, there were, like, a lot of animes that came over to America in the 80s and 90s? This wasn't as well known. It has a cult following here in the States, but it's not like your Robotech or your Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball or anything. Like, when people think of, like, space adventure stuff, they think of Cowboy Bebop, which was phenomenal. And, you know, both of these released around the same time in America. This came out in 1995, and then it came out on VHS, the movie, in 1998. And then Cowboy Bebop was, like, you know, killing it on TV, and it was more current and stuff like that. This is both a fun show, and, you know, he's kind of like Captain Kirk, in a sense. He likes women a lot.
We live in an extraordinary era, believe me. Humanity has conquered the stars and explored the most remote corners of the galaxy. We travel from planet to planet, mingling with countless extraterrestrial species. The universe is vast. It's the perfect playground for those seeking wealth, mystery, and adventure. And here I am, Cobra, the space pirate. Accompanied by my loyal and formidable ally, Armoroid Lady, I am both an adventurer and an outlaw. I roam the universe, hunting down gangs of bandits, or uncovering fabulous treasures. I live for the thrill and the impossible challenges. Needless to say, the space police dream of putting me behind bars. But without bragging, I am invincible. No one can stand against my psycho gun. A one-of-a-kind weapon built into my left arm, and I use this power to challenge the Space Pirates Guild. These criminals, hiding behind 1,000 faces, impose their rule, corrupting every level of society. They can't stand that I keep resisting them, and will do anything to eliminate me. But I take great pleasure in standing in their way. In fact, I'm about to steal the gold cargo of one of their leaders by attacking his freight train. A man called Vaiken. He's about to lose everything.
Great recap. They did a better job explaining it than I could. That's Cobra. There you go. It's everything you need to know.
Viken's train is right there. Bring the ship closer, lady. I'll have to jump.
One moment, Cobra. It looks like our hosts aren't planning to let us board peacefully.
Yeah, the dub is pretty good.
Almost insulting. Guess I'll have to teach him a little lesson in manners.
Sounds pretty close to the original cast. It might be the original cast. I don't know. Max is really good at finding out stuff. And Max, thank you very much for the super chat. This game uses music from the original show. So
they probably suspect we're not here for tea.
if anybody can find out if it's the original cast or sound-alikes, it's Max. Max is our resident, like, knowledgeable voice actor fan.
Cobra, my sensors indicate the path is clear. Are you jumping?
Of course. Keep the engine running. I'll be back with a nice souvenir.
This is... I mean, I wish it was a little bit bigger so I could see, but, I mean, the gameplay's great.
Lady, can you do a full scan of the train? We don't have time to search every car.
Yes. The gold you're looking for is at the front of the train, ahead of you. I'll pinpoint the right car. Security is tight. Be careful.
Of course. Wouldn't want it to be too easy.
Dash while doing midair. Wait, did I do that right? Ow. But yeah, this Space Cobra first released in America, like, for us in 1995 as a movie, and then the movie came out on VHS in, like, I think it was like 98. It was either 97 or 98. And it was in the anime section of Blockbuster. And if you remember the anime section of Blockbuster, that was something. And the movie wasn't that bad. I actually got to watch it years later after my mom made me take it back to Blockbuster because girls in bikinis. Because she thought there was going to be all kinds of, you know, stuff in it. But the movie was okay. The show in Japan is actually geared toward teenagers, not adults. So it's not like a adult-rated anime. It's just, you know, he's like a Bond guy, basically.
Here it is. Lady, the treasure is ours.
Intrusion detected. Security protocol activated. Annihilation of all life forms present in 90 seconds.
Oh, should have seen that coming. It was too good to be true.
Cobra, it's a trap. The security system is going to fry you if you stay in the car.
Lady, tell me we have a plan B, right?
Head towards the locomotive. There's an evacuation platform at the front.
You have found a treasure! You need to find several to unlock bonus rewards. Visible on your ship. Gameplay's not bad. It's like a Mega Man game, basically. I wish the character was bigger. That's all.
Cobra, hurry up. Once the system's activated, there's no stopping it.
The only problem I had with this this anime is, like, it released around the same time as Cowboy Bebop was new. So it's like it got overshadowed by Cowboy Bebop because, you know.
The atmosphere in this car seems highly explosive. I'm going old school with this one.
Oops. Gotta punch people now. Now, there was, obviously, there was a an anime show that was based on the Cobra movie.
Is the path clear? Am I safe? It's too quiet. Far too quiet.
You could buy the whole show on DVD in 2014. But, like I said, for me, this show was overshadowed by Cowboy Bebop and, I think it was called Space Dandy, and, Outlaw Star and things like that. And also, by the time the late 90s and early 2000s happened, I didn't want to go back and watch animes from the 80s and, you know, the late 70s, 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. I only wanted to watch, like, newer stuff because, I don't know, the classic style didn't resonate with me. It wasn't for me.
Cobra, Cobra, always sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. You're becoming so predictable.
Cobra! Okay, sorry.
Vaiken, I was wondering when you'd show up. If you could just deactivate those lasers and let me slip away, I'd owe you one.
Fascinating. Always that arrogance. Unfortunately for you, this time you won't get away with a smile and a clever remark. You're trapped. Farewell, Cobra.
And you're saying I'm the predictable one?
Cobra. Cobra, this is Lady. Can you hear me? Please answer me.
Lady? Viking set me up. He ejected me from the moving train.
Are you hurt?
Viking underestimated my resilience, but I landed in a volcano. Let's just say I shouldn't stick around if I don't want to end up well done. And you? Where are you?
I managed to follow the train and infiltrate Viken's base. I found the treasure, but I still need to get the access codes. I'll need your help to get out. The base isn't far from your location.
Well done, lady. Stay put. I'm on my way as fast as I can.
Be careful. The base is on high alert.
Well, I don't feel so well.
Like, I'll just be honest with you guys.
That fall was dizzying. Viking won't get away with this. I need to find Lady quickly. She needs help.
I have a hard time really enjoying anime that's, like, really old. It's just, I don't know, there's something about the art style that, like, if the movie would have come out in the early 90s or something, and, like, the show would have been dubbed on American TV, you know, much earlier on, I probably would have gotten interested into it because it's got humor, it's got sarcasm, the main character is not insufferable, but it's just the art style. I don't dig that, like, 1970s anime style. Even though the show was in the 80s, it just didn't have that Battle of the Planets look to it, or Robotech or something like that. Macross. It just had a completely different style that I wasn't a fan of.
Looks like Viking sent his men to retrieve my body.
So, I only know a little bit about the movie that released, and, like, the fact that you could buy this on DVD in 2014, like the anime, but I don't really remember anything else because I never really invested in this. Like I said, there was a whole cult following of people that really like this, but most anime fans don't even know that Cobra existed in the 90s.
I don't feel so
If you tell them, yeah, this came out in, like, 1995, they're like, 1995, I was watching this. Oops. So. But it had a decent enough following to get a game made, but I'm pretty sure this game got green light because of how popular it still is in Japan. At least I think so. Have to wait for the boulder to... There we go. The controls in this are tight. They're really good. Wait for the rock to fall, and then go.
My grappling hook is gonna make things easier here.
It's Cobra. He's still alive. We need to alert headquarters. Notify Viking!
Oh no, if you do that, you'll ruin the surprise.
What is that? Oh, whoops.
With these boots, I should be able to climb these walls with ease.
It sounds like they're using either the music from the movie or the show. You can jump on magnetic walls. Oh, that's fun. There's only one classic anime style show that I like, and it's Lupin the Third. Because Lupin the Third feels timeless. Lupin is just, I don't know. It still uses the same art style, it just updates it, you know? But I definitely missed out on the classic anime look to things. I've been spoiled by so many, like, you know, modern day animes, and animes that released, like, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and that's the only stuff I really like watching. And when they try to bring back that 70s style outside of Lupin, I just don't care for it. And there are a couple modern animes that actually use the 70s-esque style of anime, but I don't like it. Lupin is just that good. That's the other stuff. Different strokes for different folks. Hold L. Oh, that's cool. It's like the Mega Man ladder. Oh, snap. Okay, I gotta do better than that. Look. Controls are really easy, actually. I'm having a hard time seeing the character sprite because he's so small. This is why I don't like indie games like this. Like, I would have made the character much bigger so I could actually see what the heck I'm doing. Because most of the time he's so tiny that I lose track of where I'm going. So, like, this is, you know... My biggest complaint with the game is I don't like how tiny the character thing is. I might have to go for the front of the TV. Okay, now the grapple thing isn't working anymore. Grapple is supposed to double tap B. But my Switch is having an issue because, like, until I downloaded this game, my Switch 2 has never crashed. I downloaded this game and my system crashed, which you guys saw, which was weird. And my Pro controller, my second one, like the one with the gray buttons and stuff, I've never had any problems with it. The controls in this feel very hard. Like, when I mean hard, it's like when I'm pressing the buttons, it's not registering it like immediately. It's not like a one-to-one button press thing. It feels like it's lagging or something. I don't think that's a good thing. It's going down. Wait, how do they expect you to... That's really hard to aim that. Okay, there we go.
I don't feel...
Oh, wow! Okay, so you have to use the joystick. You can't use the gamepad. See, did you see how they zoomed in just now? That should be the size of your character sprite. Should be like a little bit bigger than that.
There it is.
Indie games always do this though. They always make characters
Let's
so
forget about
wicked
subtlety
small.
and charge right in.
Like,
Lady needs help.
they don't like people that have like vision
Base
problems.
is heavily guarded. Viking doesn't cut corners. Which will make it even more amusing when he finds his vault empty.
Bloody hell!
'Cause I want to like this game, but I'm also concerned that it jammed up my system.
I can get into the base through here.
Maximum alert! Cobra has reached the Viking! Bloody hell!
Intrusion detected. Activation of neutralization protocol.
Must have woken him from his nap. He's likely to be a little touchy. I hate it when someone stands between me and the treasure.
Hit him. Oh, I see. I don't know, it almost feels kind of like Gunstar Heroes a little bit. Gunstar Heroes meets Mega Man? I don't know.
I don't feel so well.
Am I even even doing any damage to you? Like, how, what am I supposed to hit? I can't even see.
I don't feel so well.
Alright, hang on. I gotta go up to the front of the TV. I can't see a thing. Something ain't right. I can't see anything.
I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well.
Yeah, I think they need to patch this because its weakness are those little purple orbs, or the purple canisters. But half the time I shoot the purple things, it doesn't register as a hit. So how I end up dying is it just becomes a thing of endurance. Like, I just run out of stamina and I get hit by all its little things. I should be able to kill this thing real fast by blowing up its canisters, but the game doesn't register that it's being hit. It's really irritating. I've shot the pink thing so many times, it's not registering as a hit. I've been right up close to it, too. Like, they should really consider patching it. Like, as soon as they can, because this is going to cause a lot of problems. Try using the R button? Okay.
I don't feel so well. Losers.
Yeah, I did that. You have to use your guided shot against it because it doesn't recognize your super move. Did it tell me that before the boss, though?
Cobra, all of Viken's men are converging on your position. I hope you have a plan.
Of course I do. It's called improvising.
Surrender, Cobra. You won't escape.
I wouldn't bet on that. Viking wants to protect something. He doesn't mess around.
Ouch!
Why couldn't the character be this big? See, I can actually see what I'm doing now.
This door seems to only open when these 3 switches are activated at the same time. How many more security systems before I reach my destination? I can activate this switch by bending the cycle gun's beam. Here we are, Alibaba's cave, and soon, the treasure. And here we are, at last. Well, how do I open this chest now?
Cobra, there you are. You'll need the access codes I just found while exploring the base.
Lady, perfect timing. Quick, let's not waste any more time in this cursed base.
You can use the computer over there. I'll prep one of the trucks to load the gold in the meantime.
Why was somebody saying the thumbnail looks sus? That's... yeah. That's what Cobra looks like. Cobra and Jane, I believe. At least I think that's Jane on the thumbnail. There was a pop-up a while ago. Oh, I didn't even see it. Well, it's kind of hard to see the pop-ups because of how small everything is. What?
Perfect. Let's see. There we go. The chest is open. Your turn, lady. But... wait. What's this? Huh. I found some very interesting documents. There are reports about Captain Nelson's incredible treasure, and clues to find its secret location. I think the space pirates won't be too happy that I'm sticking my nose in there.
Cobra, I'm in the truck with the gold. We need to get out. We've been spotted. I'm going to need your help to get the truck out of the base safely.
On the way, lady. The gold is ours.
I detect numerous enemies ahead. The security has been reinforced. They're doing everything to stop us.
Yeah, what do you want? We all make mistakes in life. Think you had a chance?
How do you get the guys in the back? There we go, that was kind of cool.
Come on, we're almost out.
Enemies are gonna appear. Or not.
You really think you had a chance?
Thought this was supposed to have cutscenes from the show and movie. Not seeing a lot of cutscenes.
Final phase activated.
Oh, not you again.
Priority eradication.
Uh-oh, I think we've hurt his feelings. Robot is more sensitive than I thought.
Whoa!
He seems tougher than before. We have a problem, Cobra.
No worries, I got this.
Well, now that I know what I'm aiming for, it makes this a lot easier. Ow. Yikes. One more. Gotcha. Take.
Whew, this time it's done. He'll stay down.
Don't celebrate too soon. We're not out of the woods yet.
Don't worry, I'm in top form today.
You need to go down, buddy? Gotta go down?
I've lost count of how many times I've escaped death. Come on, let's not hang around too long here. Hope Viking won't mind me breaking his toy.
Cobra, you're a real nuisance. We think you're dead, but you come back stronger than ever.
Vaiken. Seems like the Space Pirates Guild is letting anyone join these days. Your men are absolute amateurs when it comes to security.
I should kill you for that insult, but the guild wants me to make you an offer. If you help us locate Captain Nelson's treasure using the documents you've stolen, you could join us, and together we could rule the galaxy.
The offer is tempting, but I'd rather not share, especially with scoundrels like you see.
Actually, I was hoping you'd say that. Kill him! You'll take all our secrets to your grave! You're gonna die, Cobra! Guards, kill him!
How do you attack the guy in the background, though?
This is the end for you! You're gonna die tonight!
Nice shot.
Oh, that's cool!
Ah! My eye! You shot out my eye! You will...
There's the anime.
Damn you!
And then I left with the treasure in my pocket, leaving Vaiken without a penny. Since that day, the Space Pirates Guild raised the bounty on my head, so that every lowlife, scum, pirate, and goon trying to make a name for themselves wants me dead. Tired of being constantly hunted, I faked my own death, altered my face, and erased my memories. I never thought about that life before today.
Oh, that's right. He changed his appearance and stuff. Yeah, I know the video belongs to the... I know. That's why we're probably not going to do the whole game, because this game will hurt my channel. I don't think it's a copyright strike, though. It'll definitely be content ID. So yeah, whatever you guys are able to do, super chat-wise, is the only way this series could continue. Because the streamer's not going to make anything. They should have just animated new stuff, but they're literally using scenes from the movie. And probably they're going to use scenes from the cartoon show. The anime. They just say my stream may be blocked. Is it blocked? I mean, I'm getting a warning right now, like, saying the video is blocked. Can you guys see it?
We live in an extraordinary era, believe me. Humanity has conquered the stars and explored the most remote corners of the galaxy. We travel from planet to planet, mingling with countless extraterrestrial species. The universe is vast, It's the perfect playground for those seeking wealth, mystery, and adventure. And here I am, Cobra, the space pirate. Accompanied by my loyal and formidable ally, Armoroid Lady, I am both an adventurer and an outlaw. I roam the universe, hunting down gangs of bandits, or uncovering fabulous treasures. I live for the thrill and the impossible challenges. Needless to say, the space police dream of putting me behind bars. But without bragging, I am invincible. No one can stand against my psycho gun.
Wait a sec. Isn't this the same thing?
A one-of-a-kind weapon built into my left arm, and I...
Yeah, this is not right. We already did that. Okay, there it is. Don't you guys love it when an anime that's so niche that hardly anybody knows, but then they try to block it worldwide because, I don't know, they don't want people to see it? Like, by actually blocking the cutscenes, you're preventing people that are interested in the anime actually seeing what it is. I don't think these Content ID people really think very clearly. Like, this is a point in time where people could actually be interested in something that they didn't even know existed. They might have missed, you know, in the 90s or even in the early 2000s when it re-released on DVD. But, eh.
Sir, wake up. The dream session is over.
Already?
So, did you enjoy your dream?
It was amazing. What adventures. I was Cobra, fighting against the Space Pirates Guild.
What are you saying? Oh, how curious. There weren't any Space Pirates Guild or Cobra in your dream, though. There must have been a mix-up with the tapes.
Really? It doesn't matter. It was great. That experience of a trip movie was so realistic. It was so thrilling going on adventures and fighting the Space Pirates Guild. I felt like I was Cobra.
Hey you, what did you just say? Do you know Cobra?
Yeah, he was me. I mean, he was in my dream. You know?
What? You will follow us quietly if you value your life.
Sorry, but I've always been told not to follow strangers.
We didn't say you have a choice. We're gonna teach you some manners, punk. You're gonna follow us whether you like it or not.
How did I do that? My arm! What on earth is happening to me?
Everyone, stop that man! Dead or alive!
Oh, bye.
I've got to get out of here.
Get back up here now!
Why are they after me?
Because you shot them?
If I'm the boss!
Oh, it took away my ability to do that super aim. Ah.
You can't escape us!
So it literally took all my powers away that I learned from the previous episode.
You're a dead man!
You say so.
I need to go home. There's something there I need. I don't have the gear to climb up yet.
Huh? Well, how do you get that? Well, that didn't do anything.
It's a psycho gun! Vaiken needs to be alerted about this now! No!
I mean, but don't you guys have a psycho gun too? Ah, I can't even use my grapple ability anymore either. Okay. Literally stripped me of all my abilities. That makes sense. What? There it is. It's so weird that, ow, this game would jam up my whole Switch 2, though.
It can't be! The psycho gun? That man must be Cobra!
Ben, close the blinds and lock the doors, quick! People are after me.
Who's after you, and what happened to your arm?
I'm starting to remember things. The Space Pirates Guild, Captain Nelson's treasure, Cobra. Oh no, someone's here.
Wait, how am I... Oh.
Did you really?
Circuit hit, irreparable.
Ben, no!
Easy. Don't do anything rash. You may have changed your appearance, but the psycho gun will always expose you. I never believed the rumors that you died, and I won't until I see the body myself. I've waited 5 years for this moment. The moment I make you pay for taking my eye!
Viking, haven't you heard that not letting go of the past is bad for your mental health? Besides, you're forgetting about one important thing. My partner. Armorite Lady.
Cobra, are you all right? Viking has escaped. He must be preparing a plan.
I'm starting to understand. It wasn't a dream that I saw. It was simply my memories.
It seems that your dream experience affected your brain and brought back memories.
Yeah, it goes back 5 years already. I had hoped to escape the little thugs chasing me for good by changing my face.
What are you going to do now? The Space Pirates Guild will never let up.
First of all, it's time to close the Viking chapter in style. He won't escape me.
Alright, let's keep going. Ouch.
I don't feel so well.
Yeah, well, getting shot will definitely do that to you. Whoa! Okay.
consider coming back later. If I can find my special climbing boots, I should be able to climb that wall.
What that made them think about bringing back a show that
I'll go
nobody's
faster
seen
by
in a
going over
long
the
time
roofs.
and make a game
Vaiken
after
doesn't
it.
have much time left.
I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, what do you know? Bunker? Well, I thought there was health here, I guess not.
Ouch! Bloody hell!
Yeah, if they would stop making things so tiny, you could actually see where you're going. Like, what is the fascination with making everything so small? Like, do they seriously hate people that have vision impairment problems? Because, I mean, it's like watching an ant or something like that. It's just so small.
I don't feel so well.
Ouch!
If I made games, I'd make things a little bit bigger so people could actually see what the heck they're doing. Ugh. Okay. I'm going. Okay. Yeah, but that's closed. You have just found a power memory fragment. You need to find several to increase Cobra's maximum firepower. Okay.
so well.
No health pickups.
Cobra, this door opens from the inside.
Okay, door opens from the inside.
When it's time to go, it's time to go.
Bloody hell!
You found a life memory fragment. You need several of these to increase Cobra's maximum health. And that doesn't restore my health at all? Wow. Interesting.
Cobra, Vaiken can't be far now.
I mean, you can have a stream of whatever you want, Joe Turo. You're the paying customer, man. You can even continue this series if you want. I'm only doing a one-off of this because I've been getting a lot of copyright warnings.
Look, Cobra. Vaiken is trying to escape by taking the highway.
I won't let him escape. Not after all these years.
I advise we take the car then. Let's go, Cobra.
Time to pay for your crimes, you crooked criminal.
I thought they were going to transition right into the car chase scene.
Let's go, lady.
Cobra, I see Vaiken straight ahead.
Don't worry, lady. I got this.
You can walk off the car. Of course you can. Why couldn't you? Yeah. Of course you can walk right off the car. Do the splits.
Did you really think you had a chance?
How am I supposed to hit him?
Well, Viking, I thought you were tougher.
We'll see about that. Start! Bloody hell!
I need health badly.
I don't feel so well.
Oh!
Well, Viking, I thought you were tougher.
We'll see about
He
that.
says checkpoint.
Start!
Sort of. Whoop!
Well, Viking, I thought you were tougher.
We'll see about that. Die!
Alright, I gotta go up to the
Well-
TV gang. I can't see. I cannot see. Wow, that's an insane dip. Oh my goodness. That copyright is gonna be ouch. I hope Shinobi is a little bit bigger than this game, though. I hate tiny sprites. You know why I don't like tiny sprites, though? It hurts my eyes. It makes me squint. Do not like that. Come on. $113.28. Okay. Just trying to trim something. Good. All right, guys and gals. I'm going up. I'm going up.
Viking, I thought you were tougher.
We'll see about that. Die! Bloody hell!
I don't feel well. Well, Vaiken, I thought you were tougher.
We'll see about that, Cobra.
It was a piece of cake. I don't feel so well. But where did your composure go, my dear Viking?
Impossible! Curse you, Cobra!
I don't feel so well. But where did your composure go, my dear Viking?
Impossible!
But where did your composure go, my dear Viking?
Impossible! Curse you, Cobra!
What a bunch of losers.
Cobra is back and eager to embark on adventures with Lady.
It should work. You can try it. I have to admit, I'm a pro. Maybe I'll open a workshop and become a millionaire.
Help me. They're going to kill me.
What's the matter? Speak up.
Oh, they're killers. Alone. I'm lost.
She's exhausted. She needs rest.
Hey, watch out for my ship. I went through hell to get it up and running again.
You're gonna bite the dust, loser.
You're upset, I get it, but you could have chosen my neighbor's garage to blow off steam.
Gotta find a lot of those in order to upgrade your character.
Anyone injured?
No, we're all fine.
Nobody shoots at me in my own garage. Stay here while I deal with these criminals.
Be careful.
So, I already noticed, did you guys catch the censorship? The lady's supposed to show up in like a silver bikini.
Get her to safety, lady. I'll
and
take care of her.
In the
Take care,
game,
Cobra.
they painted her like in a one-piece bathing suit. Except for some faraway shots. Because, I mean, let's face it, the show was made during a different era.
I don't feel so well.
But they can't respect the past. They're like, no, that's not okay. So we're gonna have to fix that. I don't have the special gun. Wait, I have the gun again? When did I get the gun again? I don't even remember getting that upgrade. Okay. Well, yep. Oh, whoops. I mean, this uses a similar anime style to City Hunter. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Blammo! Oh, wait, I got it.
Holy hell!
Hey, this is dangerous, you guys. Here. Linky, stop. Stop, Link. Thank you. Link, Zelda's telling you back off. Hey, little cat growls. Okay, so now what? One thing you'll find out is people with ADD are very observant, which gets us in trouble a lot. Oh, I could go right through that. Oh, okay. Whoa. One way of doing that. Man, that move is so broken, but it is so fun.
Hey, I'm just renting this spot, guys. I'm not paying all the damages. Situation is a bit explosive, I admit.
Take this loser down, guys!
Hey now. That's a deep shot. Z what?
Take that!
Whoa! Okay, that was dope. Can I do that again sometime? Cool. That'll definitely help in the future. Okay.
I don't feel so well.
Take that!
Oh, that is so fun.
It's over.
Wow, that is busted, but that is cool.
Take that!
No. This game would be so much better if you could actually zoom in. Just a little bit. Still got hit anyway.
I don't feel. Oh no.
Interesting boss battle. Well, ah!
What a bunch of losers. You're sprouting up like mushrooms, I swear. You're looking for your friends. They're waiting for you back there. They could really use some help.
This guy's really tough.
Cool. We don't have the grapple ability though yet. No. So the grapple ability. You gotta love that. That is cool.
Bloody hell!
Ow! Uncalled for. Oh no.
Bloody hell!
Punch you. Oh, come.
Bloody hell!
I don't feel so well.
Oh. So much death.
Ouch!
Seriously?
Bloody hell!
Oh, what? I gotta go up front. I can't see. Hate this tiny sprite. Irritating.
I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. It's over. What a bunch of losers. Finally safe. It's strange. Until now, I wasn't accustomed to missing my targets. I think I'm still not at the peak of my form.
Don't let it bother you. It's entirely normal after 5 years of inactivity. But your skills will come back quickly.
Well, I certainly hope so. Let's go back. I have some questions to ask this young woman.
You have nothing to fear in our place. You can speak freely, without worry. Now, tell us why those men were after you.
We just saved you from those men. You have no reason to be wary of us. Or you have a secret so heavy to bear that you're not sure what to do anymore.
It's Ziggova. It's horrible. Just thinking about him frightens me.
Let her rest. She needs to collect herself.
Okay. I'll go down to train in the meantime.
Cobra, you're pushing yourself too hard. All right, that's enough for today. Huh? Who's there?
A camera? All right. You better explain quick why you were spying on me.
I had to obey, or else Ziggova would kill my sister.
Ziggova? The scum who makes his fortune selling women across the galaxy?
He ordered me to scan your weapon, and in exchange, he'd let my sister and I go. I'm so sorry, but the camera has already transmitted the images to him.
Then I better go stop him before he can replicate my psycho gun.
that's weird. It's actually kind of funny. He says nobody goes to church anymore. More of Generation Alpha and Beta are actually going to church again because they're tired of how millennials and other people behave. So actually more people are going back to church than in my generation. Like millennials like put off church and stuff because of how the previous generation acted, but now because of so many bad things that are happening in the world, more and more people are actually going to church. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. There's more and more people that are getting converted all the time. Because the world is a very wicked place.
Cobra's psycho gun is truly a wonderful weapon. Its power varies according to the user's psychic strength. Simply imagining the target is enough to hit it with speed and precision. I want us to start mass-producing it immediately. And then no one will be able to stand against me.
Cobra, my readings indicate that Ziggova's base is located at the center of this island.
Great! No time to waste. There's a pretty lady waiting for our return.
Unfortunately, the island is heavily guarded, and you're outnumbered 100 to 1 at least. I suggest the stealthy approach.
100 to 1? That doesn't seem fair. For them.
There's no other way, Cobra. We'll have to climb the cliff to avoid detection for as long as we can.
Nothing like a climb for a good warm-up. You lead the way. I'll take care of anything that needs to be shot.
Whoops.
Ziggova's base is located at the top of this cliff, well hidden deep in the forest. Ow.
You guys have to remember something. So, like, after World War II, a lot of people who were born, known as the baby boomers, they stopped going to church because they blamed the evil of the world on religion. And then it was the people who had children in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s that they were going back to church because they didn't like their baby boomer parents.
Local wildlife doesn't seem to be the tamest.
And then 9/11 happened, and a lot of people my age blamed God for everything, and they stopped going to church. And then they became, like, kind of nasty people. And then their children didn't like how their parents were behaving, and how their parents weren't disciplining them or anything like that. So then their kids, like Generation Z and A and B and whatever, they started to go back to church. So it goes in cycles. Whenever something really horrific happens, people always blame God, and they say, oh, people aren't religious anymore. But it goes in a generational thing. It's like every 20 years. Happened after World War II, happened after 9/11. But it's like, you'll never get rid of it completely because faith is not a bad thing. If you remove all faith and, you know, spiritualism from the world, you just have anarchy. You remove hope. That's exactly what the devil wants, because he wants you to eradicate faith and hope, because then he can conquer.
I don't feel so well.
That simple. But it's not like some of these like haters have had like a massive like an epiphany that, you know, what they're doing is just repeating what the baby boomers did or what the 9/11 people did. It's the same type of mentality, because when people are angry, they always blame the creator. That's what it is. Ow. And I'm not a preachy kind of guy, I just pay attention to things. Now, you'd be surprised what, like, AI or Grok or one of those people said if you would, like, type, are people, like, going to church anymore? You'd be surprised the statistics. It's a lot more than internet people think it is. Ah! Can't destroy those things. Oh, I thought I latched onto that. Okay. Jotaro wasn't kidding. This game is kind of nuts. I still think this game would be a lot better if you could actually see what you are doing. That is my biggest thing I don't like about the game. I don't care about the difficulty. I think the difficulty with the, you know, unlimited checkpoints is a great idea for a game with this caliber of difficulty, but what I don't like about this game is I can't see. It'd be a lot easier for me to avoid stuff if my character was just a little bit bigger and I could, you know, judge the distance of where obstacles are. Ow. And other stuff, but it's so hard to see. Everything is just so wicked small. Ah! Feel bad Amber and I get attacked. I mean, it happens all the time. Even when there was no cancel culture, we had people, we had a dude, what was it? I'm trying to remember what year it was. It was like 2012 or 2014, we had this very angry atheist guy, said he was gonna game over us, and he took a video of a Bible with kerosene on it, he burnt it, and he had our names like written on the Bible, like in like, I don't know, ketchup or blood or something. And then we got Interpol involved because he wasn't in the States, because he basically said he was gonna, and we were making like, you know, family-friendly content back then. So the dude like wrote that, and I was just like, okay, that's weird. But I had to get involved because he said he was gonna do very graphic things to my wife, so I had to get the police involved. Otherwise it'd just be like a hater being crazy, but he was very descriptive of how he was gonna yeet us and what he was gonna do to Amber, so I had to get the police involved. They tracked him down to somewhere in Europe, and then Interpol got involved. I don't know what happened to the guy after that. But, I mean, we've always had people hate us. Like, I've had people hate me as a Christian my whole life. It doesn't bother me. If they make a substantial threat that's actually warranted, like, that I need to be concerned about, I take action. I've had to do that a couple times. But for the most part, I get along with most atheists. You know, it doesn't bother me. I don't get how to. Can you kill those things? No, you can't kill them. Oof. You can blow those up. Okay, good. Now we're rocking and a-rolling. Enough of that nonsense. Good, 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 good. Okay, now I just somehow need to get over there and not die. Reminds me of something of like a 90s, or like Thundercats episode or something like that. Oh, shoot. How in the world am I supposed to get past that? Huh! Okay, I'm out of ideas. Jotaro, what do you got? After you destroy those enemies, how do you get over there? I don't have a grapple ability. That was a cheap shot. Excuse you. Yeah, you just blast him. Yeah. I was overthinking it too. It's like, how am I supposed to get past those things? I'll just be frank with you guys, like, certain people online need to learn to, like, understand that not everyone is going to like you, but that doesn't give you a right to go and, you know, yeet them. You need to learn self-control, you need to learn discipline, you need to get along with people that you don't agree with. And you need to stop going into schools and hurting innocent kids. That's gotta stop. Because, you know, we got into pretty heated arguments in the 90s and stuff, but nobody went into a school and took out a bunch of kids. That's unacceptable. It doesn't matter what, or who, or whatever you think you are, you can't go and harm kids. That's no excuse. I'm well aware of what goes on in the news. I'm just saying, like, a lot of this has to do with ideology that's causing a lot of the evil in the world. You gotta learn how to get along with people that you don't like. That's what we had to do in the 90s. That's what we had to do in the 2000s. It's called suck it up. Be a man. Doesn't matter if you don't like so-and-so. You gotta work with them. You can't erase your problems like that. You have to become an adult. You have to do things that you don't want to do. It's just life. If somebody doesn't like you, I have thousands of people on the internet that don't like me. I don't care. They think it hurts me. It doesn't hurt me. It's annoying, but, you know. The only thing I lose sleep over is making less money. I don't care if people don't like me. It doesn't bother me. Whoa, what? Creepy birds? This is why common sense will always prevail, because common sense is literally common sense. It's like the Jiminy Cricket in your head. Holy crap. Like, what were they thinking when they designed this level? My god. Walk into this, thank you. I can barely see me. What is that? Oh, and then it resets. Evil. Why? Unacceptable.
I don't feel so well.
Holy crap, what? Also, you Christian people out there with parents and stuff, and kids, you need to start arming yourselves, protecting yourselves. The only reason you keep getting targeted by a certain community is because they know you're an easy target. Your schools are not fortified. You don't have security cameras. You don't have any type of protection. You don't lock your doors. You need to change and evolve with the times. You can't be welcoming to everybody anymore. You have to be very, very careful what you do, because you have people that are literally trying to kill you and kill your children. So you need to stop with the whole 80s and 90s mentality, and you need to protect your own, because this is getting ridiculous. You need to stop turning the other cheek, because it's not doing anything other than getting you guys killed. That's all I'm going to say about that. This is getting ridiculous. You're going to keep getting targeted by people if you don't defend yourself. If I didn't learn martial arts, I would have kept getting put down by bullies in the 90s. I had to stand my ground, I had to fight back. Christians are going to need to do the same thing. Otherwise, it's going to keep happening. And it will keep happening. Because society knows that you will let anybody into your building, and that you won't do anything, because you never change. And you're going to need to. Because the only reason this doesn't happen at a lot of schools anymore is because schools actually take precautions. Most Christian schools and Catholic schools do not have those type of precautions. That's why they're easy targets. I hate to say that, but it's true. This is coming from somebody with a police background, by the way. My family's in law enforcement. They talk about this stuff all the time. And the churches do not fortify. They don't have gates like that, you know, especially with schools and stuff like that. They don't have, like, what do they call those? Detectors for stuff. They barely have any security cameras. They don't lock their doors. You have to understand that you're in war with a certain group of people right now, because they're continually hunting you because they don't like that you don't like them. Or rather, they don't like what the Bible says about them, so they blame you. Ouch.
I don't feel so well.
I can tell you guys, I went to a Christian school when I was a kid. That was very different than public school. When I went to public school, they had, even in the 2000s, the public school I went to, they had really big locks on their doors. Like, once the kids were in the building, they'd lock the door. This was after Columbine. They had metal detectors, like in Chicago. They had a security camera to pay attention to what kid was coming in the building, all kinds of stuff. Every Christian school I attended, they never locked the doors, even 20 years ago, 20, 25, something years ago. They had a very open door policy where they were, you know, they would allow people to come in and seek guidance or whatever, spiritual stuff. And eventually, what happens now is people realize they're very easy to bypass security and all kinds of things, because they don't have security. It goes against their faith. If they don't do something, then people are going to continue to target them. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be a villain or anything like that, but you gotta protect yourself. If you're going to face bullies, you have to learn how to defend yourself. That's why martial arts is very important.
I don't feel so
well. It
well.
teaches you all kinds of stuff. That's something I've had my entire life. If I hadn't taken martial arts, I wouldn't learn very important things.
Mine. imagine Ziggova doesn't appreciate courtesy visits.
Ah! Well, you guys don't understand that there is something that needs to be treated with mental illness, but they say they're not mentally ill. They've made it so that society can never help them unless they acknowledge them. And these people are very dangerous. The same people who tried to swap me were just like that individual that hurt those kids. They're not okay people in the head. And all we're doing as society is we're enabling their behavior. We're enabling their tantrums, their everything. You know?
More of them. Great.
And if you say something against them, they label you things because, you know. But if you really cared about these people that were in your home and stuff like that, you would get them help before they end up becoming a statistic or before they hurt somebody. But they've made it so that they can't get help because, you know, it's very sad, but also they're ticking time bombs. Hate to say it, but it's true. Because I've known a lot of Christian people I don't like, personally, because there's so many different denominations. You hardly have any, you know, person who grows up as a faith-based person who walks into a school or a building or a post office and they do harm to other people. They might lecture you about faith stuff and be annoying, but they're not going to go, you know, do something horrific like that. Which, on the internet, they say those children are indoctrinated at a young age. It's like, yes, they learn about the Bible and
Never
stuff.
would have imagined having
They don't
so many
actually go and hurt
admirers among
people.
the best.
The people who are hurting people are the ones that are saying, watch out for them because they're indoctrinating people. I'm just saying. Even now, like right now on the internet, they're saying, don't say anything about the shooter. It's like, why? I was seeing some stuff today too. They were like, what was it? They were like, this could have happened at any school. It's like, no, other schools have precautions and stuff like that. This is deliberately happening in Christian schools because, shocker, they don't like Christians. It's not hard. I didn't have to worry about this stuff when I was in school because people weren't deliberately targeting, you know, the type of educational places that my people, the Christian people, have. And the smart people are going after folks that, you know, aren't really part of modern times because Christians, as I say, for the most part, they don't really protect their own because the Bible's very clear about turn the other cheek, help everybody.
What a bunch of losers.
They have an inner conflict if they, you know, lock their church doors when they have a food kitchen or something like that. Or they have like a Salvation Army or something like that. They believe that they're supposed to have an open door policy. Yet the funny thing is, in their own personal lives at home, they lock the doors. They don't have their door open to their home. So then why do they have their door open at their church and at their schools? Why don't they take precautions? I've gotten in arguments with my dad because he was a minister for years. I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, you're putting people in danger. Not my dad specifically, but I was saying churches. It has to change. If it doesn't change, there'll be more victims, more innocent blood spilled. I guarantee it. Man, I know that's not the nicest thing to say, but I mean, you know, it's a pattern that I'm noticing. This is what, the fourth one? Fourth one in 5 years? 6 years? I hardly hear about any normal schools getting attacked. It's always Christian schools, private Christian schools, or whatever nowadays. It's becoming too much of a pattern. It's, well, I mean, okay, in our defense, we're taught in Bible school and church and stuff that it's important to witness to people, and, you know, when somebody is hurting, you help them. But what do you do when someone's pretending that they need help and then they harm you, or they, you know, do something unspeakable? You know? I don't know what people are supposed to do. But right now, it appears that we're at war. So you need to, you know, need to fortify your bases, need to do something. I'm just worried about people. Because whether it's a church or a Christian school, it's going to keep happening. Once or twice is one thing, but I've seen so much news about how this is like the 4th or 5th time. And then society says stuff like, I saw stuff today, there was a, they're not condemning the shooter at all. They're saying things like, stop with the thoughts and prayers. So they're attacking the religious people for wanting to pray for people. But they're barely discussing the fact why this person did it, even when this person left behind everything saying
Cobra,
why they did it.
My scanners are going off the
we'll
charts
ignore
for
that
heat
part.
signatures and armed weapons. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Sure am, lady. It looks like Ziggova knows we're here, and he sent out the welcoming committee.
So it's true. Ziggova won't stop until he has your psycho gun.
Don't worry, lady. I won't give up the psycho gun that easily. Besides, I've grown quite attached to it over the years.
Even though you know it's a trap, I guess there are few things you love more than a good fight.
Ha! The psycho gun always gives me the upper hand in shootouts.
Yeah, today's just been a disturbing day. I was trying to stay silent about it, but it's been getting weird. A friend of mine in the game industry said, like, I really wanted to reply to his tweet. He said something really nasty toward faith-based people. And he said, you know, we need to stop and prevent, you know, certain children from becoming extremists. And it's like, the only person who was an extremist was the one who hurt children.
Pirates. Now,
you know?
Close.
Here comes
like, if you're going to teach
No
your
mercy.
children anything, you need to teach your children how to respect people that have different opinions, different faith, different religion. If you can do that, then I guarantee your kids will grow up to be fine, upstanding people. But if you teach them that the boogeyman of society is religious people, then your kids might just be as evil as the person who committed these acts.
I don't feel
You have
so
to stop
well.
villainizing, especially innocent people. The only thing bad those kids would have grown up to be was probably missionaries, and maybe some of them pastors, I don't know, pilots, who knows. Not everybody that attends a Catholic school is either religious either. It has to do with the prices of your school, has to do with your location. There's a lot of atheists that go to those schools too. It's primarily, you know, faith-based, but not everybody there is faith-based. I almost went to a Catholic school in Chicago. That did not have the best reputation. I ended up going to the public high school, but I almost ended up there. I would have had to wear a uniform and stuff. But that school was just as rocky as one of the worst schools outside of Chicago. You know? But I don't even know how to respond to my friend of mine because it's like I'm deeply disturbed by what he wrote. But yeah. The most important thing people in society need to learn on Twitter and Blue Sky is whether you're an atheist or whatever,
Must be a security outpost.
you need to be respectful of other people's religions, other people's beliefs. And once you can do that, then you can move toward utopia again
Doors
like the
closed.
90s was.
There must be another way.
The 90s was the closest you'll ever get to a utopia. People said their mind. If they didn't like you, they told you to your face. There was no like, oh, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. As long as you treated other people with, I wouldn't say kindness, but as long as you were polite and civil, like most people got along with each other. The people who didn't get along with people were the ones that wanted to go out of their way and, you know, make trouble. How in the world am I going to blast through that? Yeah, no, I didn't think that was going to work. I can't shoot straight down, right? Oh, I can. Never mind.
So much for discretion.
Cobra, my infrared scanners aren't picking up any heat signatures, but the guards could be wearing anti-infrared gear.
I knew I should have brought my anti-infrared gear scope. Oh well, I guess we do this the old-fashioned way. As long as I can sense them, the psycho gun can hit them.
That's how his gun works? Interesting.
Huh. My curiosity is piqued.
There's no way. How would you what? Oh, overthinking it. Oops. Oh. And I can't go through that, right? That's death. Can I slide through that? Oh, what? You can't even stand in between them? That's not right. That's mean. Yep. People need to learn this now, though. Just because somebody doesn't like you, or, you know, you don't like them, you never have the right to go and commit unspeakable acts on somebody. Ever. It's not, that doesn't make you a hero, that doesn't make you a martyr, that makes you a villain. Makes you a bad guy. You don't want to be a bad guy. There's nothing that you can do to justify that. Like, ever. You know what I mean? And, like, people in society need to learn how to reprimand people with that kind of thinking and stuff like that. Oh crap, I can't get out. Ha! Well, this is fun. Ha! You can't get out! Oh, that's great. Well, I got the upgrade, but I'll never get to use it because I can't get out of here. That's funny. I don't think I'm getting the upgrade. The problem that I see right now on Twitter is people saying, hey, those kids that got yeeted by that, you know, whatever person, oh, that person probably had this, that, or the other happen to them, and, you know, they're just Christians anyway. Like, I see that kind of stuff all the time lately, and it's like, I don't even think that these people realize, but what you're doing is you're literally, like, villainizing a group that has 1 billion people or more that are part of its faith. You know, that's insane. You can't do that. Nope, I'm not going for that. I don't think I can go for that. Like, wait a sec. I can aim this, can't I? This? Aha! There we go. I don't even know what that did, but let's go with that.
Intruder alert! All guards to your posts!
Okay, that was exciting.
Is this any way to treat an uninvited guest?
But just so you know, I am mad at Christians too, but I'm mostly mad at them because they continue to make the same mistakes that law enforcement tell them to stop doing. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. I've heard from my family that's in law enforcement all the time, like, so many times. Like, police and all kinds of people say, hey, you need to get these types of locks, you need to get this type of stuff, you need to have security cameras, you need to do all this stuff. It's just like, they say the same thing. And this irks me too. They say, God will protect me. And it's like, I don't like when they do that because it's like, how do you know that God hasn't given you these tools to help protect your congregation? This stuff literally exists, and you have people that are coming here to talk to you to try to improve the security of your building, and you don't listen to them. How do you know that God didn't send those people to come talk to you? You know, you're blind in your ignorance.
I know I have a bad habit of breaking everything, but still.
So that's why I kind of butt heads with Christian churches and stuff like that. Because, like, they don't understand what's going on in the world. They're so stuck in how going to church was in the 90s or the 80s or something like that. We don't live in that world anymore. We live in a world where there's domestic terrorism, like, all the time. As well as there is a certain group that is going to continue to target them. You need to stop making yourselves easy
By
targets.
going this way, I end up out.
It's upsetting. It's frustrating. Because a lot of this stuff could be avoided if they would actually take precautions that they're supposed to. But they don't. It's like telling a kid to stop eating cookies because you know the cookies aren't, you know, good for them. But they keep eating the cookies before dinner anyway. And they give you some, well, you know, it doesn't matter what I do with the cookies or whatever, you know? And so sometimes when this stuff happens, I just think to myself, like, this time they'll learn. This time things will change. And then it happens a year or two later again, and it's like, oh my god. How in the world? Well, I mean, I use the same thing. Like, I know it's kind of like realist thinking or realism, but my dad used the same approach. There was a lady in our church years ago. I mean, she's long gone, but she had cancer, and she refused to get medical care because she said if she prayed every day, God would heal her. And my dad was like, "How do you know that God didn't put the doctors, you know, in your path in order to help you get healed? You know, there's literally things you could do right now to help your health." And you're basically telling God that you're leaving it up to him to heal you or you'll die. And the sad story is the lady died because she didn't go to the doctor. She didn't believe in it. She believed in holistic stuff and prayer and things like that. And she died. And she could have been alive for much longer if she actually would have, you know, taken my dad's advice and listened to the doctor. But she believed that, you know. And I'm not trying to challenge God. Yeah, of course, if God wants to heal people, he can heal people. But he also has given us doctors. He's given us police officers. He's given us firefighters. He's given people, you know, things to help people. There are tools available. And to me, it feels like people are stupid for not utilizing the tools that they have in front of them. I don't understand it. I want to be sympathetic for certain things, but when it keeps happening, it's like you've been told numerous times to lock your doors, to change how you do stuff at your, whatever, your schools and your other thing, and you don't do it. It's like, why do I have to feel, I feel terrible that it was tragic, but in the back of my head, I just know it's just going to keep happening because they don't listen. And it's frustrating. And the problem is the enemy knows that they don't listen. So then they just make themselves a victim again. I got incinerated, yep. Yeah, I mean, that's where I am with a lot of stuff, though. Like, you know, there are certain things that are put in front of our path that we're supposed to use in order to, you know, make sure we have more of an abundant life. And when we keep rejecting certain things or saying, oh, you know, it also comes down to when you ask through things through prayer, you're almost challenging God that, like, hey, I'm going to pray for this, and if you don't do this, I don't believe in you. It's like, you basically turn God into a vending machine. He's not a vending machine. If you want to, you know, have money happen, you got to get a job. You can't just, like, pray and hope that somehow a check arrives in the mail, you know? When you're sick, you need to go to the doctor to get medicine. I don't get humans sometimes. Oh, snap. I like the funky music. Oh, not this guy again. Oh, I don't even have to fight them. Well, that's cool. I thought I had to fight them. Link, I'm down here. I'm not upstairs. And the reason I'm talking about some stuff is this is a more, like, we'll say this is a more adult game. So, just based on the art and some other things, like, people aren't really going to be looking at this game as a family-friendly thing, I don't believe. So very few kids will actually watch this video when it goes back. But what I'm saying is for them, too. Like, you know, if you're getting picked on by a bully, you need to learn how to defend yourself. You can't just go talk to the bully and think everything is going to go back to normal. The bully is bullying you for a reason. So, you owe it to people to protect yourself and protect people that are important to you. It's a normal thing. It's not a bad thing. And I think I would be, like, a little bit more like, hey, you know, I feel terrible about all this, but it's like, at least other places are doing at least the bare minimum to be like, yeah, then we could work on other things.
I don't feel...
They're not even doing the bare minimum. Link, behave. Why is it when I ask you to behave, you don't behave? Like, what is your... Ow. Snap. This one's gonna be hard. There's not much room for me to stay. Oh, okay, wait. Oh! No. Ooh. Imagine being lasered to death like that. Holy crap. I don't know what to tell you people, though. Like, you know. In the 90s, we called a spade a spade. If somebody had mental illness, we tried to get them help. In the 2020s, if we say somebody has mental illness, we're called all kinds of names. So I don't know how to really help society when society doesn't want to help themselves.
Don't mind me. Just passing through, you know.
Dun, 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 dun. You imagine that for like over 100 years in our country, certain things were seen as mental illness, and like people actually got help that were sick, and now we enable sick people. Like, how crazy are we? And then when something bad happens, we're like, oh. It's like, well, yeah. The signs were there, though. You just chose to ignore them. And now you just blame other things. Now you're blaming prayer for everything. It's like, oh my gosh. You're an evil society.
Bloody hell!
Cat logic, don't listen to human. Yeah, pretty much. It does feel like cat logic, doesn't it, a little bit?
I don't feel so well.
I'm gonna hear this song in my brain. No, I don't have to go back through the fun house. I don't need to go that way. There's no reason to... Wait. Yeah, I'm fine. This is new.
Well, nothing interesting in there, but I did a good job redecorating.
And it just keeps going on and on and on.
Hey, look out!
Oh, this is easy. I can just dodge. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, I can. Just dodge. Whoa! Okay, that was a cheap shot.
Watch it now. I don't feel so well.
I will give you guys a promise, though. If this kind of stuff keeps happening, like these hate crimes, I'm going to definitely speak out about it a lot more, and you're not going to like the things I say. Because right now I'm at the point where I'm noticing patterns. Societal patterns and online rhetoric and ideology from a certain group. And all this stuff seems to connect like a puzzle piece. And I'm gonna hold my tongue for now, but if it keeps happening, I'm going to let it all out.
Quick
because
moves.
you will not be able to deny what I will show you. But right now I'm just biding my time. But I believe a pattern does exist.
Surveillance seems to be heavily increasing in the area. That's a good sign. They shouldn't be very...
Stop him, but...
I don't feel so well.
What? Ow. I will eventually, Jacob.
I don't feel so well.
Oh, snap. Oh, wait, we have a super move, don't we? Oh, wait, no, we don't.
I don't feel so well.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Wait, what? ZL and R. Oh. That is a beautiful move. That is very cool. Ow.
I don't feel so well.
See, I can't tell what the difference is between the health power-ups and the bombs. That's my problem. It's not resistance, it's discernment. It's like God has given me... What's the word I'm looking for? I can tell what's going on. And I've had a lot of stuff directed at me just because I'm Christian. A lot. I get lots of death threats. All the time. A year doesn't go by that I don't get at least like 10 death threats. And usually it's from a certain group. Usually it checks out. Common sense is not resistance. You're not evil. Alright, I gotta go to the TV. I can't see. Like I said, I'm just noticing patterns, that's all. Patterns. Patterns that keep repeating.
I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Take that! don't feel so well.
Blasted Cobra. It seems I've underestimated his mental connection to the Psycho Gun. But his mental connection can only last so long. So the more Cobra uses his Psycho Gun, the weaker he will become. I must send more troops to attack Cobra. Even if they don't kill him, it will make him weaker. And then I will strike. I need more time to replicate the Psycho Gun. Cobra's precious weapon shall be mine, and I will be unstoppable.
I didn't come all this way to let a wall stop me. I wonder where that damn Ziggova is hiding. He can't be far. Whoa! These women! They're all trapped inside magnetic artificial hibernation systems. That monster Ziggova must have kidnapped them, and now he's planning on selling them to the highest bidder.
Here's the control switch for the pods.
Lady, you go free everyone, and I'll go take care of Ziggova.
So we're going to try to finish this story, and then that'll be it for the coverage of this game, I think. Because there's so much copyright on this, you have no idea. Like, I have so many copyright warnings. Well, of course common sense is seen as resistance now, because the devil is trying to make people that believe in common sense to be the enemy, because people with common sense can't be controlled. If you have common sense, you know what right and wrong is. If you don't know what common sense is, you're very easily manipulated by society. They don't believe in good and evil now. They believe that the good guys are actually the bad guys. Everything is reversed. They believe it's wrong to tell somebody they're sick and that they need help because you're not accepting who that person is. Everything in society is backwards. The ones that have light in their hearts and they can actually see what's going on, yeah, those people are considered villains today. I'm considered a villain on the internet because, you know, I can see what's going on. I'm like Captain Picard with the whole, like, there are only 4 lights thing. You know? I've been told to, you know, say certain things and become an ally of certain stuff. I've had YouTube threaten me and Google and all kinds of people. Game industry people. You know, if you don't do this, we're not going to work with you. All kinds of stuff. That happens a lot behind the scenes. I still don't acknowledge certain things. I stand my ground. There's repercussions for it, but I don't think it's right to do that kind of stuff. My name means light. Luke means light. Light bearer. Star Wars thing.
Ziggova, I hope for your sake that you're well hidden, because I won't show you any mercy.
This is creepy.
Ziggova. You won't get away with this.
Are they all dead, or are they, like, alive?
Ziggova walks his head. No mercy!
One at a time, please. Oh, wait, never mind.
This is almost making me want to actually watch the show, but I can't stand the art style. I'm conflicted. I like the dude's sense of humor, but I don't really like the 70s vibe to everything. what people have to understand, though, is I'm not a Christian channel. I'm a Christian, yeah. But I believe that it's important to get along with everybody. You know, it's important to be polite. It's important to be civil to people. That's how society works. You know?
What's hidden in there? Left or right?
I mean, I don't like all atheists, but I don't see all atheists as bad people. I have a lot of family that's an atheist in my family, like from my Portuguese side. The Catholic and Christian side are my Irish side. The atheists are Portuguese, most of them. So they come from the Portuguese family. And they're very nice people, so, you know. I have no idea what that is. Why would there even be something up there like that? That doesn't make any sense. What? Whoa! That is the most broken weapon in the game, but it's so cool. It's busted, though. It's busted wide open. No! Dang it. Well, of course, I mean, I got sliced in half there, so, I mean, that's a given. Whoa.
Bloody hell!
But my gaming channel is for everybody. Like, that's how Amber and I, you know, we make content for gamers. Gamers can be anybody. But I will tell you this, I do not like fakes. I don't like tourists. I don't like people that pretend to be gamers that aren't. I can tell if you're fake, too. Very easy to tell if someone's not a real gamer. So I don't like that kind of stuff. Whoa. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Victory? Did we clear it? No. Still these red... Ah, there it is. I don't know what that does, but hooray. If I'm on the internet for another 10 years, the most important thing I'll teach people is you've got to get along with people that don't agree with you. That's very, very important. Ah. You're making me do this again? Ow. Didn't I already get the thing that was here? Zelda, do not... Whoa, what was that? This game is jumping all over the place. I don't think this game was really prepared well for the Switch 2. This has got some really weird stuff going on.
So well.
I really wish I would have gotten this on PS5 or something, because there's something really off with this. And I've read all the reviews for this game. Nobody is experiencing the type of problems that I am with this game. Like, it's going wacko. I'm way off. Okay, he can one-shot you. Yes, man with giant sword, one-shot. Yep, that makes sense. Does have a giant sword. But that's something I'm gonna start like hammering in people's heads. Is you got I don't care about all this nonsense about people not liking each other and not wanting to work with each other. You need to learn to work with people. You need to be nice to people that you don't like. That's what being an adult is. can't create echo chambers your whole life, because you're just gonna end up miserable and alone. Because eventually, you're gonna do something that's gonna get you kicked out of your little, your clique anyway, because those people will eat you alive. They're what's known as fair weather friends. They act like they are all the same, and that, you know, you can't do anything to get kicked out of your little group. But let's say with them, because I see it all the time, let's say you have a different superhero you like over them, or one of their movies was too preachy for you and it bothered you and you said something on the internet. Well, now you're going to be kicked out of that group. And they're going to start saying nasty things about you, even though you were an ally or you were whatever. These people are fair weather. It happens all the time. You have to look with your eyes. And you can't, like, turn a blind eye to things. You need to really pay attention.
Bloody hell!
Stable people aren't easy to, you know, set off. People who are unbalanced, it's really easy to tip them over. In martial arts, when you take jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, your teacher teaches you about balance and stuff like that, and how it's very easy to, you know, disrupt a opponent's, like, own center of gravity or their balance. Most of these people are off balance. So when you come along and you do something that you know is right, and it bothers them, they have a unstable reaction. A normal person doesn't react that way. Unstable people react crazy.
You didn't really need that wall, did you?
Oh, they don't have the wall anymore. Have you ever noticed that? Like, if you say certain things, or not even just imply something, these people, like, they go completely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I have all kinds of stuff written about me, and most of it is subjective. Like, they assume they know what everything I believe is, but they don't. But I've read all the stuff about me over the years. I probably shouldn't, but I do. And it's fascinating to me because, like, they have it so wrong for so many things.
I don't feel so. Huh.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I also love, there was this one post about me. They said, you can't be rude and arrogant and be kind to people. So yes, you can. And it's like, also define what rude is. What is your definition of rude? Because I have an authoritative voice? Because I speak with authority? Because I have a deep voice? Because I'm blunt? Define what rude is. And they can't define it. They're just like, he's rude. He's ruder than other YouTubers. It's like, no, I'm a leader, so I have more of a leadership role. I'm not a follower. I take charge. When I see people not doing stuff, I step in. It's just a very New York thing to do. I don't like my time being wasted. I hate losing money. I hate my time being wasted. And if I can get something done quickly and get people on the right path, I'm going to set them on the right path. And then move on. I've had tons of leadership roles in different jobs, assistant managers, other things like that. I ran a very tight ship. I want people to be able to maximize their time, so that my time is not wasted. Whoops. I think this guy's gonna kill. Wait, nope, I don't have a super move right now. Wow, these guys are tough.
I don't feel so well.
Whoops. Snap! I can't really figure out a strategy for this. I guess we'll just try to pace ourselves. I don't know. Okay, Mr. Sword. Wait a second, is that a super move thingy? Not enough. Wait, I can shoot him, but he can't shoot me through that? That might be it. Yeah, that's the trick. Use the cover.
What a bunch of losers.
Use the cover. I think.
Bloody hell!
Again?
Ouch.
Sweet.
Did you really think you had
Okay, that
a
was
chance?
actually kind of fun. This is a running and gunning game. I originally thought this was like Mega Man, but this feels more like Gunstar Heroes. I don't know.
I'm not saying no to this treasure.
That was... I thought this was progressing the story. What? I have no idea where I am. I thought all that crazy stuff there was just to progress the story. It's not? That's nuts. Even at a checkpoint.
Bloody hell!
It had a checkpoint. Oh. Wow, that's crazy.
I don't feel so
So you got
well.
stabbed in the face. That would
Door never
put a
stays
damper on
closed for long
anybody.
with me around.
Oh. Stop getting shot me. I don't think that counted. Oh. I think the puzzles are kind of clever. Like, I would recommend this game for people, but, I mean, you have to understand that this has a very high... what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word when you start playing something? Not playtime. Crap, it'll come. Has a very high... learning curve. That's it. Yeah. A very high steep learning curve. Unforgiving learning curve. It feels satisfying when you move
All
forward,
the
but
ships
this game
must
will
be
spank
transporting
you.
the slaves across the galaxy. I feel stronger now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Bloody hell!
That was interesting. Oh, there's more than one of those. Ah. Well, that's a problem. Probably. Yes, it is. How do I Zelda, you better not be going through the trash.
I don't feel so well.
Why is it this cat is always so bad? Oh, no, 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 don't start me over. I hate you. Exactly. Exactly. What did happen? That is, yes, that is 100% correct. See? That's common sense thinking. What happened to, I disagree with you, but I'll defend to the death to, you know, defend you. Exactly. Yeah. People need to go back to agree to disagree. Life is too short to be petty all the time and to make, like, why in the world, as adults, are people making cliques like they did in high school? You were supposed to grow out of that mentality. That's tribalism. Like, why would you try to bring that back as an adult? Like, surround yourself in an echo chamber. Because, as I said, these people, it happens all the time. They say they're allies and whatever, and then they like a different movie, or they call out something they don't like, and immediately this entire cult just, like, turns on them like a dime. I've seen it happen so much. I've seen people who are even a part of that group or believe they are, and they're completely, you know, ostracized by them over just a tweet or because they retweeted someone else who had an opinion they liked, but that person doesn't follow the same politics as they did. So that was a big no-no. They committed some type of, like, heresy for liking what somebody else had to say, but that they weren't connected. You know? It's insane. It's like, I retweet people that I don't agree with all the time, but they said something cool or they said something that resonated with me. That's just human nature. That's normal. I don't go out of my way to follow that person because I don't like everything that they say. But, you know, that time they said, you know, something that was a banger or something that was, you know, very profound or made you think. But these people, it's like, they're almost like sports fans just following the same type of sports team. And if they suddenly become a fan of something else or whatever, you know, the team is just going to kick them out. Be like, how dare you root for this other person or do whatever, you know. I believe all this other stuff, but I like this anime about blah, blah, blah. How dare you like this anime? You know what this anime teaches? You know the person who writes this anime? You know, all that stuff. These people are just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Little Miss Trash Panda was going through the trash, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna get put in the basement. I just gave her a cat treat. But she's gonna get herself locked in the basement. Again. Making a mess in my kitchen. And Link, here's the thing. Link will actually go to his bowl and eat his food and not cause problems. But little Miss Zelda will literally tear apart everything. She just does. Ow. Okay, well I found the other. Whoa, that's something there. That's not good.
Nice shot.
Two things, but okay.
I feel stronger.
Oh, they had more than one life up thing. Oh, clever. And then you start over again.
Ouch!
Okay, one more. Ouch! Shoot! Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy cow. I'm actually tempted to watch this anime, or at least the movie, but I don't like the art style. I'm digging the story, and I like the whimsical character, but I don't like the art style. I wish they had a more newer art style. I can respect the art style, but I don't like it.
I must be on the right track.
Ouch.
Ouch!
Whoa.
I don't feel so well.
You're becoming a pain. Die. Die now. Door's open. Let me out. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me out.
It must not go any further. Pin him down.
Sorry,
Yeah, why
but
would
I
I
have
make
a
a
bad
stay and
habit of
fight?
going
I can
wherever
just
I want
run
without
away.
asking.
Oh, wow. Turned to nothing but ashes. Yikes.
Bloody hell!
I don't feel so well.
Stop!
Ugh. Yeah, I remember that, Tony, except I had conversations with people be like, hey, I don't feel comfortable talking about this subject, and they're like, alright, well, I respect your opinion. Or, yeah, I totally understand, I'm not going to push the issue anymore. And then you talk about something else! I had so many instances like that. Are you kidding me? I got into lots of heated debates with people, like, when I was growing up over religion, over, like, foreign affairs, whatever. And eventually somebody would be like, hey, I don't feel comfortable talking about this with you, or, you know, you and I don't see eye to eye with this, so let's not even go there. And then you're like, yeah, cool. And then you talk about something else, you switch gears.
So well.
People don't know how to switch gears anymore. They're like, ah, so you're this, you're canceled. It's like, okay. I just find it funny that all the people that they canceled are all back in power, and they're more powerful than ever now. And now, they're going to make it so certain people never get back into political power. Which I applaud them for, because I think that's the correct path. I think you need to gatekeep certain things now, because people have proven that they can't handle the power.
I don't feel
so why in the world would you put people like that back in positions of power? That to me would be stupid. If somebody proves to you that they can't handle it, why in the world would you give them an opportunity to gain that power again? You're playing yourself.
I don't feel so well.
Oh, vaporized again. I didn't used to believe in gatekeeping. I do now. Because the game industry especially has shown us that there are people that don't belong in this industry. They do not. Because they don't have the right mentality. They don't have the right drive. They don't have the right vision. They don't have the right attitude. Why on God's green earth would you allow those people in the industry? They're just going to destroy you from within. You can't trust them. We need to be more gatekeeping in certain things. If not, we're going to bring in people that will never, ever be able to work with us. Never see eye to eye. Never want to see eye to eye. Never be civil.
I don't feel so well.
Why would you want to work with those people? Anime on Crunchyroll? No, I don't think so. You think they would advertise where this anime is nowadays? I think you can watch this on the Retro Place. Does anybody remember what that app was called? The Retro... Crap. I used to have it. Ah! I think it's on Retro Crush. Isn't that free still? I think it's on Retro Crush. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my Crunchyroll app and see if... what's this called? Cobra? Every time somebody says Cobra, I hear Cobra. Like Cobra. Cobra. I'm not seeing anything called Cobra on Crunchyroll. There's a couple episodes named Cobra. Cobra Space Adventure. You have Space Dandy, which is kind of like Cobra, but not. Cowboy Bebop, I think, is still on, Cowboy Bebop's still on... Cowboy Bebop is better than this, by the way. Cowboy Bebop. Is it not on Crunchyroll anymore? Yes! It is on Crunchyroll still. So Space Dandy and Cowboy Bebop are still on Crunchyroll. This is not. You would have to go to a retro specialty place in order to watch this. Can you excuse me, guys? I have to throw Zelda in the basement. I mean, pick her up gently and put her down in the basement and reprimand her for destroying my kitchen.
I don't feel so well.
Ooh, if I would have just dodged one more time. No, I don't engage with stupid people. My policy is I don't debate them. I don't talk to them. Like, when I see them acting a certain way, it's just like, there's no point.
What's the matter, Cobra? Can't hit an immaterial target?
He's fast, but I can't let him get away.
Boom!
I don't know how I feel about the whole boss battles in this. They introduce the villain, and then the villain leads you into a group of its, like, posse.
He can dematerialize? His power is gonna be problematic.
Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I like traditional boss battles, you know, where you get into a boss battle, and you fight the guy. And he doesn't have, like, a whole, like, entourage of people there with him.
You won't hit me. Ever.
His power makes him untouchable.
Okay.
It's a trap?
Now he has a health bar.
The door to this room is locked. Trapped. There must be a way out of here.
Oh, Cobra, if you think you can get me that easily, you're gonna rot here.
And more bad guys.
Boom! You can't catch me. You can't even touch me.
Yeah, the not being able to touch you thing I've noticed.
You can run, but I feel stronger now.
You are by mercy. You're going to die.
I mean, I could just walk through the door.
I have to watch out for the floor. He can come up from anywhere.
No! What? Yeah, nowadays people would see G.I. Joe as the bad guys. Exactly. Oh. I just have to keep running till I can hit him? That doesn't seem like a very good plan. What? I'm out of my depth here. Ow.
Try to catch me.
I don't feel so well.
Yeah, but I haven't hit you at all. This is the strangest boss battle I've ever seen.
Get back here!
What's the matter, Cobra? Can't hit an immaterial target?
Oh, I didn't even see the dude hanging out there at the ceiling. So you're saying a guy who gets a bunch of people to do his dirty work is a better boss fight than just a traditional boss fight? I mean, he's being pretty villainous by having his co-workers do all the work, but I still want to be able to kill the guy because he's getting kind of irritating.
You're gonna wear yourself out, Cobra, and I'll be there to deliver the finishing blow.
It's hopeless, Ziggova. Surrender once and for all.
Surrender, but you got... Ow!
so well.
Oh my gosh, that's disturbing. Oh, I knew that was death last time. Okay, so that's the checkpoint here. I can't go over him? That's weird. I didn't know there were rules to this whole dodging thing. I thought you could just, you know, dodge.
I don't feel so well. Trapped again. But now I know what to do.
No, you don't. What do you mean you know what to
Falling
do?
into my trap, Cobra. It's time for you to die.
Trapped again, you
I
know what
won't
to
miss
do.
this
How do you
time.
hit him? Trapped again, no, I know what to do. Well, you want to, you know, share it with the rest of the class there, Cobra? Because I don't know what to do. I haven't hit this guy once. Just saying. I'm trapped. It's okay. I know what to do. Enlighten us, please. Regale us with your wisdom, Cobra. Cobra!
Enough, Cobra. You'll pay for your insolence. Come. I've got a little surprise for you.
Oh, finally.
So, that's it? What are you waiting for?
Cobra!
Lady, watch out! Move away!
You're not going to shoot me while I'm inside your friend, are you? You're not going to kill her.
Whoa!
After I kill you, I'll become the leader of the Space Pirates Guild.
Release him immediately, Ziggova. Or I'll trigger the self-destruct explosive system in my body. Cobra.
I forgot that you had a valuable ally. That was a serious mistake. But you are exhausted physically and mentally, and I'm gonna finish you.
Made a mistake by focusing on his path. I've got to concentrate. Should feel him with my instincts. That's it. I'm ready, Ziggova. Let's finish this.
Can I actually hit you now?
You'd like to know where my next attack comes from, wouldn't you?
Still missing.
You can't see me. I'm too fast for you.
Okay, so... Oh, wait. Oh. This is more like it.
You'll wear yourself out, and I'll kill you, Cobra.
Okay, the boss is pretty straightforward now. Whoops.
You're a formidable opponent, but I've played enough. Die!
How am I supposed to avoid all that?
You won't get away with this, Cobra. I swear on my life.
Probably shouldn't swear on your life like that. It's never a good thing. I'm just saying. Oh no! Gotta do that whole thing again, don't I? Oh!
You'll wear yourself out, and I'll kill you, Cobra.
punches do more damage than actually hitting him? I mean, shooting him.
You can't see me. I'm too fast for you.
Yes, that's why I have the ability to slow down time.
You'd like to know where my next attack comes from, wouldn't you?
Probably. I would like to know. Can you tell me?
You're a formidable opponent, but I've played enough. Die! You won't get away with this, Cobra. Swear on my life.
Oh my god. Ah, I'm gonna die.
I don't feel so well.
Are you gonna attack or... Never mind. This might take a while.
You can't see me. I'm too fast for you. Ah! You'll wear yourself out, and I'll kill you, Cobra. You'd like to know where my next attack comes from, wouldn't you? You're a formidable opponent, but I've played enough. Die! I will kill you! Ah!
Man, this guy's annoying.
You won't get away with this, Cobra.
Dang it.
My life.
Here we go again. Dang. How much are you gonna do this?
You're still standing after all my attacks? How can
Yep. One more. No, 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 you're so close, so close, so close. Whoa. No! Oh, we got him.
He's here.
I think he got him.
This time, thankfully, I didn't miss.
Wow, okay.
I'm exhausted.
Same.
Lady must be waiting for me in the prisoner's room.
Cobra, you're there. I discovered something interesting while deleting photos of your psycho gun. You should take a look.
Let's see. So Ziggova captured all those women just to find the royal daughters. And apparently, Crystal Bowie, one of the most dangerous leaders of the guild, is very close to capturing Jane Royal, who's on Zagzard. It's strange. Why is the Space Pirates Guild putting in so much effort just to find these girls? I was actually planning to go to Zagzard to retrieve our old ship that I'd hidden there. Our next destination is set, lady. We're heading to Zagzard. A new adventure awaits us.
But what about Vivi? Oh, whatever. Long period of self-imposed amnesia. Okay. Change skin. Put him in a tuxedo. Yeah, okay, that's great. Character.
I don't feel so well.
Yeah, it's because you got terrible rank. It's fine. I just want to see how the opening of this is, and then we'll call it. It was a long stream for just 1,000 views, and it got copyrighted up the wazoo, so. But I think the game's worth it.
We're now entering the gravitational pull of planet Zagzag, where you hid your ship. Cobra, do you think the turtle will still be operational after all this time?
Of course it'll be operational. It's the best ship in the galaxy. And besides, we hid it in a very safe place. This desert air is making my throat dry. I'm going to the local bar.
Be discreet. This place is infested with thieves and scoundrels.
They should be worried about me.
Just look at that idiot. Let's have us some fun. Hey, newbie. You know this is my spot, yeah? Wait a second. Your scent seems familiar. Do I know you?
This bar's quite nice. Too bad it's populated with animals. If I can't drink my milk in peace, I'm leaving.
Don't think you can just walk away after insulting us.
Who's that? Beautiful and deadly. Just my type.
Thanks for the diversion. I've been after these criminals for a while now. Ah, the robot police is arriving, so I can claim these bounties.
Oh yeah? Well then, I'll be off. See you around, bounty hunter lady.
Tom Stratton, $5,000. Rad Medora, $45,000. Dog Salty, $140,000.
Wait, these holes aren't from my gun. Who was that man?
Too bad the robot police showed up before I could get that bounty hunter lady's name. But I'm here for business and not pleasure. And the first order of business is getting my ship. I can always look for Jane Royal later.
Alright, there you go. So, I don't know if I'll end up doing more of this, guys, because, I mean, it cost us $40 for the game. And this has so much copyright. Like, if you're a fan of vintage anime, like, I strongly recommend it. The difficulty curve is definitely something. But, I mean, if an Ultimate wants to pick up this game, by all means, it's really cool. I would challenge you guys to watch Cobra. Like, you can find it on probably that retro streaming site. That'd be my bet. You could also get it on Amazon. But it's called Cobra. Space Adventure Cobra is the name of it. And the app that you can probably watch it on is Retro Crush. Okay? Alright guys, have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock with the Kirby DLC. Alright? Stay safe, everybody. and be well. God bless happy gaming. Bye-bye. Ooh, what's this? I didn't know cigars could explode like that. Okay. Later, people.